Welcome to EDU 326, Methods of Teaching Language Arts in the Elementary School, from the Union Institute and University. The title of today's video is Weigh Pig, Feed Pig, Weigh Pig Again. Hi, my name is Tom Frederick, and welcome again to EDU 326. In December of 2014, there was an article written for the National Institute for Learning Outcomes. This article was entitled, A Simple Model for Learning Improvement. Weigh Pig, Feed Pig, Weigh Pig. It's written by Keston Fulcher, Megan Good, Chris Coleman, and Kristen Smith, and they deserve all the credit for what I'm going to be talking about now, as it's an excellent introduction to Chapter 2 of our book. I will not require that you read this article, but I have placed it into your handout section should anyone have some interest. It would make interesting material for answering future interview questions for any job, education or non-education. Weigh pig, feed pig, weigh pig. If you're a pig farmer and your goal is to fatten your pigs, you weigh the pig. You then introduce some food, in this case corn, have the pigs eat the corn, give some time, and you weigh the pigs again. And then you determine if your procedure worked. Did the feeding of corn to those pigs make them fat, make them grow faster? Was it successful? If it was successful, then you have yourself a process. If it wasn't, you've got to go back and either change the food or change the process, the feeding of the food. If you're a store owner and your goal is to raise sales, you identify an average week sales, you advertise, then you measure the difference. You weigh the pig, measure your average week sales. You feed the pig, introduce the strategy of advertising, and then you weigh the pig again to see if it worked. If your sales went up as a result of advertising, the advertising probably worked. If they did not, the advertising was not a good process for you. If you're a teacher and your goal is to raise math scores, you give a pretest, you deliver instruction, and then you give a post-test. You weigh the pig, the pretest. You feed the pig, your instruction or interventions. And then you weigh the pig again, your post-test, determining if your instruction was successful. Weigh the pig, feed the pig, weigh the pig again. Topics that we will discuss in Unit 2 this week fall into two categories. The first is organizing instruction. In organizing instruction, we will talk about literature focus units. We will talk about thematic instructions, and we will talk about literature circles. Looking ahead to week 8 of our course, you're going to be creating lesson plans using the literature focus units or the thematic instruction models. So pay particular attention. Start thinking about the lesson plans that you will plan later on. I'm not going to go any further into these three constructs, as there are videos and written instruction later on in the online course. The second part of our chapter deals with the processes and the techniques for instruction. It deals with differentiated instruction, with the scaffolding of instruction, and with data-driven instruction. Believe me, if you thought that my tip about interviews with Weigh Pig, Feed Pig, Weigh Pig was a good idea, these three concepts, differentiated instruction, scaffolding instruction, and data-driven instruction, will appear in any interview that you take for any teaching job. So learn them well. Assignments for week 2, we will read and view the material in Unit 2 online course. And then we will take our Unit 2 quiz. We will read Chapter 2 and do Forums 3 and 4. Forums 3 and 4 directly relate to your reading in that chapter. And this week we have one additional assignment, a glossary term assignment. Tom Frederick, Union Institute and University, Methods of Teaching Language Arts in the Elementary School.